tweet this out. Let's do this.
Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN, we'll see the newest member of the 10,000-yard receiving club, wideout Jimmy Smith, who went over the mark last December. We'll see him work his magic here. Cleveland, Baltimore, now.
All right, let's do this game before the game. Browns, Ravens.
Overhead, and we are getting set down here on the ground for this evening's football game. Welcome to M&T Bank Stadium. I'm Dan Stinner.
Fart doctor. Boo. We'll see. Browns are pretty beat up, and Baker's not playing all that well, so that could be accurate, but we'll see. I don't think, there's no way Baltimore's putting up 35 on our defense. Denzel Ward's out, so let's skip that.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Austin kicks it off to begin the game. Moore downs this in the end zone for a touchback.
Giants 21, Redskins 17. Redskins are pretty bad.
Field and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line.
I could see the Giants winning that game. Oh my God, we had a chance to get Lamar, and I don't know how Lamar Jackson didn't get sacked there.
Jackson makes a risky pass.
You gotta be kidding me.
That
guy ran right by him.
Oh, perfect pass. And it had to be accurate to get in there between the two defenders.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. Andrews goes in motion. Ingram takes his first carry of the game and chews up about 4 on the play. Second down, both wideouts to the right.
What's up, winner? Good Lord, they're just running all over me.
Ingram is at the 40. Eventually
What's up, winner?
Ingram.
I haven't had a blitz right to that area.
And he had a lot of brothers to help him. Yeah, that design run was a success because he followed his blockers. Without him, he wouldn't have gone anywhere.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
Jackson airs this one to the left sideline, and it's not.
You have the flu, that sucks.
Incomplete.
Carey laid his coverage very snug, and as a result, the pass was incomplete.
Yeah, Dickie. I know, Derek. I think eventually Lamar Jackson's going to get hurt because he's just not a big dude. That being said, I want my quarterback to run a little bit more. Baker Mayfield hasn't scrambled, really. Been a couple times he could have scrambled for a first down, and he hasn't. Baker's just not seeing the ball, seeing the defense all that well. He's not reading it right.
It made all the pieces fall into place.
Third down coming up. Andrews goes in motion.
Hopefully that changes today.
Jackson throws a bullet.
Lamar Jackson tearing me up.
19. Brought down hard at the 16.
I think the Patriots will win today, Nathan, but I wouldn't mind seeing Buffalo beat the Patriots.
Incredible catch.
Third and long, and they get the big play to convert.
Cannot get off the field. They're just marching down the field on me.
The big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
Oh, he's in.
Ingram is at the 5. Touchdown.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with. Something's wrong with Baker. He's just not seeing everything right. He's definitely not playing as good as he did last year. Not even close. That's why we're in the predicament for him. Man, the freaking Ravens went right down the field on me.
There's the extra point, and it's good. There's the signal.
Probably the Cowboys will probably beat the Saints. I mean, the Saints did beat Seattle last week, but I don't know.
Runs out for a touchdown.
Oh, it's way too early to tell. He did break the rookie record. I don't think he's overrated. I just think he's having a little bad stretch right now. He's still like super accurate and everything. He's just not reading the field all that well right now.
Baker passes this
Oh, I thought I had him.
Incomplete.
Number 44 came in and got a hand on that football and left no.
Yeah, it's no big deal, winner. I don't know why people are making a big deal about that. Sony was the only company that didn't have their. Oh.
Landry catches the bullet out left and tries to get free. 35.
Oh,
25,
caught from behind. What's up, Luck?
23. That will bring up
Baker will be all right. I don't know if Sony and Amazon made up, but I think that might be why Sony started their own where you can order stuff straight from them. But everybody's making a big deal of it. It's not really that big a deal. You can do that from Nintendo. You can do it from Microsoft. It's not really a big deal. Sony was the only company that didn't have their own store.
First down with the tight end right. Number 24 gets the toss.
Chubb.
Hunted down at the 10.
Yeah, and we don't make any money on game systems, so. Like.
Number 24 sticks close to his blockers here, and it pays off.
Look at Nick Chubb, rumbling, stubborn. Man, this is tempting. I'm going to switch this to a pass because I might be able to hit Landry for a fade route here. Oh, almost.
Landry seemed to be all over that one, but watch how it gets away from him. There's just no excuse for that. You're a receiver, buddy. You catch those.
That's
the guy got his hand on it.
And it is not often you see that from him.
No, normally he's pretty sure-handed there.
Second and 10.
Oh, yeah, vacate that area where I'm going to run the ball.
Number 24 gets the
oh, they closed that up pretty good.
Past the line. Dragged down at the 9.
See how it feels and sounds like a Monday night game. What do you mean?
Well, not much of a game there, and they will.
Yeah, this is the best football game ever. I know.
Big play coming up.
Third down, 2 wideouts on the
got him. OBJ for the TD.
That's a touchdown.
Beckham had 3 guys.
Steelers whooping Cincinnati. You might. I think that'll be a good game, but man, what a crappy Monday night game. 2 0-3 teams. I'm sure they didn't see that coming when they set that game up. Jerome, stop it. I think you got the scores reversed.
Now the extra point, and it's good.
We'll see.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
Madden sucks. I agree with you, Luck.
Austin booms a beauty here.
This game is so much better.
Moore decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 24.
Especially if you have updated rosters.
Moore took it out of the end zone.
All right, I got to stop him this time. There's no way they just move right down the field on me again.
And an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their own 24-yard line. Snead goes in motion. Jackson
oh, where's he throwing that to?
Play action, and
I thought he was running. I bit on the fake.
Incomplete.
Andrews put himself in the right place back there, coming across the middle, but the catch was elusive. No dice.
Come on, Myles Garrett, get some. Myles Garrett with tackle. That was all me. The bye week has the upper hand on the Jets this week. You know, as a Browns fan, we lost a lot of those weeks. Even in the bye week, we would seem to do something stupid. All right, Myles Garrett. I'm getting the sack here. I'm calling it. Almost. Oh, they're going to call me for interference? No, you got to be kidding me.
Pass interference, number 39, defense. The ball is placed.
Just can't catch a break.
Mitchell manhandled that receiver back there like a puppy.
Almost had a sack, too.
Toy, Dan, and he rightly got slapped with defensive pass interference.
First down, 2 tight ends in the game. Ingram gets the call on first down and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Ingram used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
It's like real football with all the real penalties, yeah.
Jackson throws a heater right sideline, and he connects for a pickup of 4 on the play.
Roberts took his lone defender to school on that last play, making the catch with relative ease.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up third down.
All right, we're going to try to blitz again. Oh, got him.
Number 65 gets the sack way back at the 32. It'll be fourth down.
The Broncos should never get Wade Phillips is an offensive defensive coordinator.
Big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection. Let's have a look.
That's what I like to see.
Focus and persistence. He was not going to let that quarterback get that pass off.
Peter forced the loss of yardage on third, and now they face a 4th and long. How do you rate
he did look pretty good. Teddy Bridgewater is a decent. He's a real good backup. That's a real good backup to have.
Hilliard fields the punt at the 25. Stop at the 41.
Hilliard seized some prime field position for his offense with that huge run back. They needed that, especially after that
we're
nice
audible
punt.
in here.
The Browns offense will start this drive at their 41-yard line.
Switch! Black 68, switch! Black 68, switch! Black
Threaded the needle, Baker.
And he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Landry
I had to put some extra juice on that to get it in there before the safety got over.
Oh, nice catch.
Peter, it's early in the game. It's the first time they go deep, and he makes the big completion. What does that do for a team's confidence?
Well, Dan, obviously it's a huge boost, but there's still a lot of game left.
And that'll do it for quarter number 1, and we're all tied.
Boo, Ravens. Boo, Ravens. I probably should audible out of this, but I'm going to try it. Oh, it worked out for me. Still got like 4.
Number 24
3.
gains 3 yards, and that will bring up second down. Second down, just a single receiver on the field. Number 24 gets the call again and chews up about 4 on the play. Baker.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm going for it.
It is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Young was able to force the incompletion back there. He stuck very close on that seam.
Going for it.
Seemed like the
Screw it.
defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down.
There we go. There we go. That's all I needed.
And they convert the big fourth down play.
Baker had no trouble.
So the Browns win. Yeah, I know they need to.
That was one heck of a
They need to
throw.
contain
Peter,
him.
are you
We'll
as
see.
surprised as I am that they went for it there? I completely expected them to kick the field goal and take the lead.
Oh, so did I. I don't care how much you believe in your offense. You can't pass up an opportunity to take the lead.
Nick Chubb getting some hard runs.
24 gains 3 yards.
That ain't gonna happen. Did you see AB and Baker are fighting with each other on Twitter? They're going after each other this week. No way in hell he comes and plays for the Browns. I don't want him anyway. Oh, I got tipped. Oh, I had it if it didn't get tipped.
And forces the incompletion.
Jimmy Smith wouldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Baker rifles
Oh,
it
I got lucky there.
outside, and
What do we
they
got a
get the
flag
first
on?
Third and long.
Face mask.
Face,
Number 22, defense.
face mask defense. We'll take it.
Half the distance to the goal from the spot of the foul. First
Jimmy
down.
Smith grabs a little too much face mask on this play, and it costs him a flag.
Let's see, was there an
Let's
actual
watch.
face mask?
Yeah, it's only a 5-yard penalty for this face mask. I'm pretty sure
I got
it was
lucky to get that in
unintentional.
there. That was actually probably a bad throw.
First down. And this will be the
Pats with
8th
14.
play of the drive.
I don't know if they're doing a game in Mexico City.
Number 24.
Oh, I tried to dive up over the top, but I got stuck.
Maybe picks up one on the play.
Number 24 stuck close to his blockers, but the play folded quicker than an over-caffeinated origami artist.
Peter, that has to be tough to do. He used his weight to make the stop, and he did it against one of the most evasive players on the field.
You got to guess a direction in that situation.
We're going to flip
and
this
he
play to
guessed
the other
right.
way.
That's instincts.
Yeah, the Ravens are not letting me in.
On the play, and that brings up third down.
We are running this ball in. Out of here. Not going to stop Nick Chubb 3 times. The Browns should have ran it 3 times last week
Nice run here.
instead of
And when you
passing
watch the
4
replay,
times.
Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
Peter,
We had
he
3
gets the
timeouts.
touchdown, and
We
there
were
is no better
first
way
and goal
to
from the
wrap
5,
up
and we
a
passed
play
4
than
times.
like that.
Yeah, nothing better than points, Dano.
Browns Ravens play at 1 Eastern time. I don't know what time zone you're in. But Nathan, I know you're in my time zone, so 1.
Now the point after, and it's good.
11 plays, 55 yards. Nick Chubb with the TD.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Austin rockets this one deep. Hill decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 18.
Hill took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20.
I'm not working
comes
today.
out in the wash on that play.
The Ravens stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 18-yard line. Jackson dumps this one to the flat, and
What was
this
that
one is
pass?
incomplete.
Snee had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
That falls incomplete, but it would have been a minimal gain had they completed it anyway. Second down from the shotgun.
Oh, almost picked
Mitchell
off.
tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Mitchell came in and got a hand
Hey,
on that
Pete, what's up,
football
Pete?
and left
I'm
it
not
for
working
a
today,
reception
Pete.
there.
Time to make a stand.
Let's make a stand. Ball at the Ravens 18-yard line.
All right, it's Myles Garrett time.
Jackson puts his arm
Oh,
into
almost
this
picked
one,
off.
and it's tipped.
CC, do you sell any TurboGrafx 16 systems, and do they still sell well? The thing about TurboGrafx, they almost never, ever get traded in. I think I've had one ever at all three, when I had 3 stores even. Nobody gets rid of TurboGrafx 16. Occasionally games come in, but that is even like a less of a thing than like nobody gets rid of Sega Saturn either. Or like you hardly ever see 3DO. Some things you just never see, and TurboGrafx is one of them.
The deep punt at the 36. Brought down at the 42.
Number 23 got pinned deep by a beauty of a kick there, and by the time he looked up, there was nowhere to go.
The Browns will start a drive with the lead for the first time in this game. They'll begin at their 42-yard line. Baker tosses it out left side, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
Baker is showing off some precision passing out there, Dan. Clearly, he's exploiting the short game so far, and he's got 123 yards and 1 touchdown.
Sorry, I had a text. Do you have a copy of the text and you can pay with? No. I don't have any Atari Jaguar games at the moment.
Number 24 gains 5
Chilled
on the
with a
play,
hard
and
5
that
yards.
will bring up second down.
Second and 4.
Man, I don't know if this. I don't really have the numbers over here, but we're gonna try it.
Number 24.
Yeah, I should have audibled out of that.
Number 96 keeps his man from getting back to the line. Let's watch. Ow! Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Third down, both wideouts to the right.
Damn.
The sack, and the clock continues to run. That will bring up 4th down.
Pierce hands the offense a huge loss by getting the sack.
Wow,
right
he
in
just
the backfield.
he just worked
Check it out.
Batonio.
Oh yeah, he went right through the O-line and got to his man. Great effort.
That will be 2 losses in a row.
Great reads by the D on the last 2 plays.
They're not going to call timeout.
Number 7
I'm just going to
lines
wait
up for the
here.
punt.
Shocked the computer didn't call timeout. Usually the computer in this game is pretty smart. They're being really dumb right now.
Number 7 gets the ball and pummels this one deep.
Oh, I couldn't get to it.
The Ravens offense takes the field with the clock at 3. Mitchell makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Browns are out in front, 14-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
Okay, Dano, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. Welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime comparison. And as you can see, total yards definitely tell the story thus far. The Browns should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Ingram would find an opening here, and he was off. A 16-yard touchdown for the Ravens. The Ravens
That was a good
get
run.
the first points of the game and go up by 7. Brown still early in the first. Number 80 emerged as a real weapon as he pulled one in here. A
I thought that was going all the
play that
way. I
set
didn't
up
think
a
Landry
Browns
was going to get
touchdown.
caught.
Brown, midway through the second, game tied 7-all. Number 24 found a little opening. That was all he needed. And that's where we'll leave this one. Ravens are down, but still in it. 14-7. And now let's check out the undisputed halftime hero of the first half. Baker has played outstanding. So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe. Dan?
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration. with Dolby.
Can't skip that.
In surround sound technology. The Browns will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 14-7. Let's go down to the field. Hilliard decides to take it out of the end zone.
No blocking for me.
At the 15. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Look at the drive result.
And the Ravens just will not get out of this
Nice work so
defense.
The Browns offense takes the field, and they will start out at their own 15-yard line.
Oh, there's a blown coverage.
Landry catches it left sideline and is at the 45. Finally stopped.
You're impressed by the commentary, Pete? The commentary in this game is amazing.
Landry tacks on a bundle.
I think it's great Chris Berman bringing back prime time.
Catch and now the run. A
I wish it wasn't on ESPN Plus,
like
but yeah.
Cake with 3 tiers of frosting. Oh, that sounds good.
Does everything have to be
I want to run the ball, but their defense is there running just will not let me.
One long ball is plenty, but 2 is something to be stoked about. Check out the yards after the catch. That's where a receiver can earn his paycheck. Jimmy Smith was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 5 tackles.
Beckham.
Oh, he fumbled out of bounds. Thank God.
He's got the first down and a whole
Peter
lot
O'Keefe
more.
and somebody else. They're just random guys that they hired. They weren't real commentators.
Oh, I love watching great plays like this again. It's great the first time around, but it's really sweet on the replay. Oh, I just can't get enough of this action. What a tremendous display of athleticism.
The commentating on this game is so amazingly better than anything Madden has ever done.
Brown took his lone defender to
Pete, that was cool that you were in your name was on the Mr. Beast video. I love Mr. Beast. Wish you would raid my stream.
Will now face second and short. Would you take a shot here?
Well, there are a lot of options in this situation, but it may not be a bad idea.
Second and goal. Ball at the 1.
Number 24 gets past the line.
Nick Chubb with the second TD. What's up, Wither, by the way?
24 plays some smash mouth football here. Bam! What a punishing shoulder charge.
That's another visit to the end zone for him, and he has some nice.
We all wish that. That's right. You know what I wish? God, honestly, like, I kind of need a new car, and I watched that video he made, and I think it was about a month ago, where he bought the whole car dealership and was giving cars away. Oh, that would be amazing. If I lived by there, I would have loved to get a car. My car's about dead.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Austin kicks it off.
No, he wasn't on Mr. Beast. You could see in his video there was a comment, and it was Pete. It was cool. He had a, you know, you could see the comments going by, and he put it on video, and it was Mr. and he was on the screen. It was cool. Pete tweeted it out.
The Ravens offense has to score here. This drive will start at their own 30-yard line.
We got to hold him here.
Ricard goes in motion. Jackson throws.
Oh, pick it off. Oh, I almost had a pick.
Incomplete.
Marshall with the deflection.
Second down, both tight ends left.
Ball at the Ravens 50-yard.
Motion.
Black 25.
Andrews didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Carey closed in from the zone and forced the incompletion.
What do I want to run? Do the one hang here. That's what I like to see. Lamar Jackson has thrown 6 incompletions in a row.
Jackson fires this one.
No, there's a completion, but it's way too short.
However, it's short of the markers. That will bring up fourth down.
Gaines just planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers. But the only thing that's going to grow there is the D's morale.
Peter, I thought that he would have gotten run over there, but he stepped up.
I don't know if he's the I don't think he's the richest person, Fart Doctor. I bet PewDiePie makes way more money than him, but he gives a lot of it back. But if you think about it, he's really not. I mean, Mr. Beast is awesome. I mean, it's commendable, man. He gives all that money. He gives so much away. But I guarantee he's making way more than he's giving away because, I mean, like, his videos get, like, millions of views. He's giving, like, $100,000 away, which is a lot. That's a lot. He's super generous. Oh, what was that throw, Baker? But, like, I mean... And the way it works on YouTube is you get a CPM, like the advertising. The more famous you are, the more money. Yeah, he's by far the most generous, no doubt, no doubt. You don't think he keep? I bet he keeps about half. But you get a CPM. You get the bigger you are, the more of a cut you get. So he gets. Hold on, I'm trying to concentrate. I mean, I had a video that had about 60,000 views. Oh, that was a bad pass. Oh, I shouldn't have thrown that. That was a good pick. I know it was demonetized for no reason. I'm sure he'll get it changed. But yeah, that sucks when you get a video demonetized. But I mean, I had a video that only had like, I don't know, but it had like 60,000 views, and I made like about $60 on that. So you can only imagine he's probably getting like quadruple or 5 to 6 times what I make on a video, and he's getting millions of views. So I bet each one of his videos are bringing in hundreds of grand, hundreds of thousands of dollars. That was a bad interception. Yeah, I saw where he tweeted out that his video was demonetized and he was going to cry. I like Mr. Beast, though. I think he shares all the... And I don't think he personally is taking all the money. I think he's paying everybody that works with him. I think he's very generous. All his friends are getting hooked up, and super generous guy. I can't say enough nice about Mr. Beast. Seems like a generally decent human being. I think he's great. But he's got... Oh, you got to pick that up. He's got to be making decent money, though, on top of all that. And a lot of his videos are sponsored, too, so he's making advertising money on that. It is messed up they demonetize him, especially, like, freaking YouTube should... You should take care of your best, some of your bigger channels. You should really protect them.
The snap and aims this one out of bounds.
That was a crappy kick.
This will fly out of bounds at the 16.
Sam did a good job angling the punt out of bounds, so the offense will start off stuck inside the 20.
The Browns were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 17-yard line. Number 24 has his number called on first down and gains about 3 yards. Number 24 gets the call again and maybe picks up one on the play.
Number 24 got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down.
Goal 16.
Baker.
Oh my God, that linebacker got me. Holy crap, 2 picks in a row for Baker. Not going good. The linebacker, I thought he was coming up, and then he just went back, and he totally baited me into that throw.
That's his second interception throw today, and he has looked ragged.
I would love to bump into him when he's giving free stuff away. You know what's funny is he did a video, I don't know how old it was, but where, I think it was recent, where he bought a bunch, no, that was a different no, it wasn't Mr. Beast. It was a different video. There was a video where a guy kind of does the same thing as Mr. Beast, and he bought like a bunch of stuff at GameStop, and he was giving it away outside the GameStop. So he paid for all this stuff out, at GameStop, thousands of dollars. And then he was giving it away. And GameStop came out and they made him leave, which is like ridiculous. If I was him, I would have returned everything. And he threatened to return it at first, but like if anybody wants to come to my store and buy the whole store, maybe it was Mr. Beast, I don't know. Buy the whole store and sit out front and give it away. That's fine by me if you want to pay full price and buy everything. I will be all for that. Mr. Beast wants to come by my store and give it away. It's fine by me. Come by it, Mr. Beast. We'll work out a deal. I'll give you a discount. I'll just reorder inventory.
And with only a short distance to the first, they put it together and make it happen.
Yeah, 3rd and short always looks easy, but it's not, Dan. That's good execution.
First down and 4 wideouts in the game.
GameStop, they're idiots for getting rid of those dudes.
Jackson.
Oh, thank God I got a hand on that. That would have been a touchdown.
Incomplete.
Joe couldn't have read that play any better if it was.
I'd let Mr. Beast buy my whole store. It's fine by me. I'll give him a discount.
Pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. Why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Ingram barrels off his left guard and rambles for about 5. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Browns enjoying a lead, 21-7.
Nobody's going in our house, baby.
Jackson throws a bullet to the
Oh.
The completion is made.
What are they going to do? They're going to kick the field goal?
That will bring up 4th and goal.
Hey, if he pays me, he could call it whatever he wants. He could call it Beast Games.
Is on the field.
He could do whatever he wanted. It would be... I'd be all for it. Let me just say, it would be cool to be in a Mr. Beast video. It'd be cool to sell everything all at once and just buy new inventory. I would be completely fine with that.
There's the kick, and it's good. 3 points.
For the first time today, they leave the red zone with only a field goal to show for it.
Oh shit, they're onsiding.
The Browns want to talk it over, and they take the
I had to call a timeout because I didn't realize they were onsiding. I can't believe they're onsiding already.
They're setting up for the onside kick. Tucker bounces it up.
Oh crap.
Number 86 gathers it up at the
They got it.
46.
No.
Number 86 is all over the onside.
You gotta
kick
be
from
kidding.
The moment it leaves the kicker's toe. He scrambles and then is able to snatch it up. You can't coach that.
The gamble to try the
This
onside
game just got more
kicks paid
interesting.
off big for them. They regain possession.
Incredible job recovering the kick, Dan. You can't coach that. Oh, look at those numbers. That's how to get it done on the ground.
Ingram will get the carry on first down and gains
We're gonna
about
keep sitting
3
in this
yards.
defense here.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Jackson throws a heater, and it's caught at the 46. Dragged down at the 45.
I'm gonna sit in this defense. I hate that Raven sound effect. Keep it rapid. Can't believe they're still running.
4 yards, and that brings up second
Yeah, you
down.
can pre-order Last of Us 2 already.
Ingram
Keep running this draw play.
second down,
Crazy.
and maybe picks up 1 on the play. Third down, tight end to the left.
Oh, pick it off.
Number 44.
I've had my
makes a
hands
play
on so
this
many of
and
those passes, and I
forces
can't pick them off.
incompletion. It'll be 4th down.
Number 44 swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
That's his 3rd batted ball.
I've only sacked
And
him
he is
once,
doing
too.
his part, that is for sure.
Nice to see aggressive D like that, Dan.
Oh,
Jackson
Myles Garrett got in.
throws the
Get him,
ball
get him, get him.
back, and the reception's made at the 30.
Stopped him. Bad pass made the guy dive. If that was a good pass, He would have caught it and got the first, no doubt.
The Browns offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? Well, they'll start this drive at the 37-yard line. Number 24 carries it for the 15th time and will gain close to 6. Second down.
I have 15 carries, but I only have 38 yards.
Number 24 will lose a bunch here, and that will bring up third down.
No, Nick Chubb's hurt.
We've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Oh, he dropped it. Come on, Beckham.
Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Number 44 had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful.
He just
call
dropped
by the
that. That was a drop.
coordinator. It'll be fourth down. Number 7 lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Nice punt.
Number 7
Don't go in the end zone.
and pummels this
Go out of
one
bounds.
deep.
Yes.
Ravens let it bounce out of bounds at the 1.
At the 1.
Here's some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, punting is not going to win you a game. Although it looks like they are trying to do that, they need to put a drive together and get into the end zone.
The Ravens are down, but not out. They'll start this critical
Oh,
drive
got
at their
the
own
pass.
1-yard line. Scott makes the catch out to the left and is well past the markers for a first down. Jackson rifles it out outside, and it's complete at the 23. Finally dropped at the 26.
Oh, I hate that Raven sound so bad.
Roberts makes a tough catch, and that's good for a gain of 5. Jackson rifles this one hard over the middle.
Dang it.
It's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Pick, oh my.
Joe
I can't pick him off.
incomplete.
Joe,
I've had so many
got a hand on that
tips.
Football and left no chance for a reception.
Oh, Nick Chubb's coming back. Look at him getting ready. Oh, no. Oh, buddy, get out.
Jackson just rifles this one, and it falls incomplete.
With the deflection. Third and 10.
All right, Myles Garrett needs to get a sack. Almost.
This one will fall incomplete. It'll be
Tipped at the line.
fourth down.
With the deflection.
Go for it on fourth down. You know you don't get a fit.
Ball at the 49.
Jackson rifles it out.
I
left
cannot
side,
pick him
and
off.
It falls.
Robert had this ball right in his hands. At least I thought so. Let's look. Yep, right there. You have to catch those passes.
They wanted to keep the drive alive and play catch-up, but could not convert on fourth down.
And poor execution by this offense. They really needed that one.
Number 24.
That was a tough
pushes this
4-yard
one
run
left to
there.
Center and searches for a hole. Tackled at the 47. Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:58. Number 24 takes it off the toss and passes the line.
There we go. There we
And
go.
the clock will... The Ravens take
That was a
the
nice
first
run.
timeout.
This is one thing. I'm going to show you guys a replay just because this is one thing Madden doesn't do. Like, watch number 86 blocks 23 here. I've showed this before. But 23 still has an angle on me. But since now there's two guys, like, on one, we have the momentum. and we just like kind of run this dude over because there's two of us. And that's one thing, like Madden, like this guy probably would have just made the tackle, and my guy wouldn't even, the second guy wouldn't even matter. That's like one thing I wish Madden would do. Like momentum doesn't matter as much in Madden.
First down, 2 wideouts on the field. Number 24 will take this one off the toss and gets the first and more. Fumble.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. No! Oh, I started celebrating and he fumbled. They get the ball on the 20. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I started being cocky. He did the little Heisman pose. And since it went out of bounds in the end zone, it's their ball. Wow. It's their ball on the 20. That was a game winner, and I gave them a slim chance.
Well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:41. Jackson throws this on a rope, and it's complete at the 20. The Ravens will take a timeout.
I can't believe I just did that.
First down, 1 man back.
That's what I get for being cocky. Myles Garrett, finally, I got through.
That's their final one. Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:32.
Yeah, that's stupid. LeBron's, you know what? LeBron's not, I'm sorry, but LeBron's not the brightest guy in the world.
Knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Gaines closed in from the zone and forced the
I saw that far,
That
Doctor.
play had
LeBron
potential,
is
but the defense
one of the
handled
best
the run.
basketball players ever,
They
but
forced the incompletion
he's not
and
too
also
bright.
forced a 3rd and long.
That's the perfect
Taco
setup
Tuesday's
for
been
the
around
defense.
way longer than
Strong
LeBron.
plays
The
on
idea
first
that he
and
thinks he
second
could
into this
trademark it.
situation.
Not to mention,
Down and 5 wide receivers.
LeBron's kind of all about social justice and all that stuff too, right? So why he wouldn't think trademarking Taco Tuesday was like kind of like cultural appropriation as well?
Man off the field with a great defensive effort
Like,
back there. They got a few
kinda
yards,
crazy.
but not the first.
That's his second tackle so far. Jackson sings it to the right side, and it's caught short of the markers. They will forfeit the ball.
I don't know why though. Too people like LeBron's got that stupid talk show on HBO or whatever, the barbershop.
What a stop on
I don't know why
fourth down.
people
He's worth
like
another
want to
one.
hear from
Oh,
athletes
huge
and
tackle,
celebrities
huge
on
play.
That was some
politics and
aggressive
stuff
play
like that.
calling. That
You should
did
stay away, and I don't want to get too much into politics, but and I don't want to stick to basketball or any of that stuff. But
That's a bad call.
let's just say LeBron is not the brightest guy in the world.
They'll start at the
So
37-yard line. Rips him down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run.
but being smart doesn't really matter if you got money.
Another tackle, and he's starting to fill up the stat book.
He is dominating, Dan. So far, he's got 5 tackles.
Number 24 gets the call again, and he's stopped. The clock continues to run. Third down, just a single receiver on the field.
I'm gonna wait till it gets down to 1 before I hike this. Yeah, J-Rome, I have. J-Rome, you know I'm friends with Nathan, right? Nathan is just as crazy in real life as he... Like, Keith Apicary is Nathan on steroids. Nathan's kind of like Keith. Like, he's just as crazy.
And that will do it for tonight's game. The Browns come out on top, 21-10. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, This is Dan Stevens saying goodbye.
Nathan's awesome, dude. Nathan is so nice. Nathan's a good dude. The guy that does Keith Apcarry. Go check out Nathan Barnett's website too, if anybody here who hasn't.
All right, Dan, thank you.
But yeah, him roasting James is pretty cool. James Rolfe is a really nice guy too. I met him at Too Many Games this year. He's super nice dude.
Stepped it up for sure. Putting up
Generally
some
good dude.
Numbers. Let's start this on the first play from scrimmage in the second half. Number 80 was definitely a key, as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. A 45-yard play that set up a Browns touchdown. The Browns now up by 14. Ball at their own 34.
I think Baker might be player of the game, but he probably doesn't deserve it because he threw those 2 picks.
Was a possible momentum
it
shift.
Might be Nick Chubb, but then Nick Chubb fumbled that ball going into the end zone.
Is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Ravens have it off an interception. Tucker would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. A 21-yard field goal. Ravens behind 21-10. Jackson would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Browns
I know she's been in
with
some
a
of
win,
Nathan's videos too.
21-10. Now let's talk to a player who was instrumental in their dominant running game and is our player of the game.
Yeah, Nick
Number
Chubb.
24 is standing by with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thank you, Chris. You gave an outstanding effort.
95
and you were
yards, 2
instrumental
TDs.
in
You should have had
helping your
3.
team snag the win. What gave you guys the edge today?
Man, to be honest with you, I really think someone's looking out for us today. We're just blessed to come up with this win. I'm just very happy and thankful that we come out on top, and now we have to look to keep on moving forward.
Back to you, Chris.
That winds up our broadcast of the NFL preseason on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. Thanks for joining us.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I gotta go get ready for the because I'm gonna go watch the Browns here in a little bit. But hopefully the Browns get a win over the Ravens. It's gonna be a tough game. I hope all your teams win unless they're the Steelers. Sorry, Nathan. Or the Ravens. So I will see you guys later. I gotta run. Thanks everybody for watching.